Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton have announced that the game against Arsenal in December has been moved to the 20th at 8 o'clock kickoff at Hill Dickinson Stadium. It was due to be played on the 21st for TV. And due to those TV commitments, it was always going to be a tough one to move this game to a reasonable place. Now, the reason it's been moved is that Arsenal and Crystal Palace will face each other in the Carabao Cup, but due to Crystal Palace playing in Europe on the Thursday night, it's complicated the matter. The Carabao Cup game's been rescheduled to the 23rd of December now, so our game has now been played on the 20th at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night. Crystal Palace are playing Leeds as well on that same night at the same time. They're playing on the Thursday and the Saturday, so in terms of fixtures, it's crazy for them. But for me, the question has to be asked is, why are we as Everton fans having to suffer for an issue that has got nothing to do with us? It's a situation which is just ridiculous. That Saturday night will be ridiculously busy in the city centre. There are other things going on, obviously, with Christmas. If people are staying over, the hotels, I imagine, will be booked. The transport will be ridiculous. It is the last Saturday before Christmas, and yeah, it's going to be chaos. After the game, could be chaos, with it being, the game not finished until 10 o'clock. People leaving. People mightn't get home within the city till 11, half 11, 12 o'clock. And those trains will be full of people. Anyone who's ever been on a Christmas night out around Liverpool will know how many people get the last train home. Especially if it's a work day or whatever. A lot of people get those last trains home. So I imagine the network will be just, will be ridiculous. So I don't understand why we as Evertonians have to suffer for an issue that isn't really got anything to do with us. So, but that's the way it is. Everton have agreed to this. 8 o'clock on the 20th of December. And I think Saturday 8 o'clock kickoff's sort of joke anyway, personally. But the Saturday before Christmas, Listen, some people will be loving it. Some people will absolutely loving that this fixture's changed. Fair enough. People will be going straight into town seats after, or will have spent all day on the ale. No issue. That's up to them. It could create a brilliant atmosphere. Everyone could be asleep. I don't know. But it just seems strange that a game has been moved for something that's got nothing to do with Everton Football Club. And on that, Everton's, the FAB, Fan Advisory Board, have contacted, and this was from yesterday, they have contacted Liverpool Council, Merseyrail and the police. They've requested a meeting. Basically, they requested it to review the effectiveness of the current short-term measures, discuss the council's long-term vision and strategy for a sustainable transport and access to the stadium and Docklands, explore how supporters representatives can help shape future plans to ensure safety, accessibility and sustainability. And again, this comes off the back of the game on Saturday, where a lot of people did struggle to get home using Merseyrail after the game. Now, I believe there was something going on at Aintree Racecourse on Saturday. Now, that mightn't have played a part in it, but it will have made the network heavier. There was problems with trains on Saturday night as well. A few getting cancelled and things like that. The strategy for Merseyrail has been diabolical. It really has. It's like a stick and plaster. And my issue isn't with that. It's more of, what are the plans? So it's good to see the Fan Advisory Board going to them and asking, what are the plans? Because that is the issue for me, is where are the plans for the future? There's been, you look at, there's a video, Peel, I've got a video on their YouTube. We put it on our Twitter on Sunday, of the plans they hope for the Dockland area with people living there. And you just think, how is that area going to cope if there isn't a new transport strategy put in place? It's ridiculous. This just building a bridge over Sand Hills that can't be the thing. That can't be the thing going forward. I know there's plans for these gliders, which are, you know, part bus, part sort of tram. But I just find the whole thing ridiculous. We knew this a year ago. This was going to be a problem. People are saying how long it takes them to get to the match and back. And I think that's going to put a lot of people putting off going the match if it's going to take them, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours to get home, which should be just a simple journey. Liverpool's, you know, the Major L just can't cope, can't seem to cope. The traffic can't seem to cope after games with the ground being so close to the city centre. It's baffling how they had known for 3 years that the ground was getting built, and now that the ground has been built, and the ground has been built for nearly a year. Let's get it right. It was finished last December. And it doesn't seem to be any plans. The plans just seem to be build a bridge over Sand Hills and maybe, you know, longer trains. But there's no real evidence of anything happening. So fair play to the Fab for trying to sort out this meeting, because it needs sorting out. And with the darker nights now and the weather changing, people are having to walk longer, maybe walk into town. It's just, yeah, it just seems very chaotic. So yeah, let's move. Let's see what we can do with that. In actual football news, apparently Everton have reached out to the representatives of Ivan Toney and have found a positive response to the possibility of the player coming in to Everton on loan in January. Obviously, this has been spoken about before, but as we're getting closer to that now, Ivan Toney's representatives obviously feel like he will be coming back to the Premier League on loan. There are other clubs in London, the likes of West Ham, the likes of Spurs, who are interested in him. But Everton obviously will probably be doing everything to get him in. So that's positive. Also, Joshua Zirkzee apparently is also high on the list of targets as well to come in on January. So I imagine we probably are talking about loans. Certainly, if we're talking about strikers, we're talking about loans in January. I think Ivan Toney could come in and be our number 9, say, for the rest of the season. Zirkzee's a little bit different because he's more like a number 10 striker, but he's a big lad as well. So if he can hold the ball up and run into channels, that would help as well. But it's positive that the word seems to be that these players are interested, and Everton are interested in those players. So we'll see what happens. There's just over 6 weeks till the window opens, or 7 weeks till the window opens. So very interesting. But I'm sure these players, and Everton will probably want to get anyone who does come in, they'll want to get them in as soon as possible, especially with Njai being away as well. So positive news on that front. There you go. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want more great videos, join us over on Toffee TV Premier. The link is in the description. QR codes come on the screen now. See you later.